Hey everybody, it's Nate. Good morning. This is my version of Nate's News today. And I want to do a video because you are getting so many emails and reading so much. And I just feel it's important that I do a video and you see my face because I am missing you. And I want you to know that we are working around, even though you're not physically going to see me, but I am working and there to support you where needed and when needed. So it's going to be a long video. I'm going to pack it full of useful information that you will want to know. All right, here we go. First and foremost, we are open for business. The building is open for you to use. Again, I encourage you to go in there, do what you need to do, keep the 6 feet of separation, follow all the guidelines that the MDH has suggested that you use, but use it at your own risk, and be sure to use the provided wipes for any and all surfaces, machines. Use those wipes, and then also this hand sanitizer that's there. So if you plan to use the computers, wipe it down before and after. Same thing for the MPF machines on the scanners. Go ahead and wipe those down as well. And if you plan to use the boardrooms, the meeting rooms, be sure to wipe down the tables and keep the contents at a minimum there as well. You have wipes in those rooms. There will not be coffee provided or any of that. But as again, we're following the MDH guidelines during this COVID-19 outbreak. So, but business is happening. All week, I have heard stories of people listing homes, selling them in a day or two, over asking price and in multiple offers. So things are happening out there, and that's great for business. Even though the staff and I aren't physically in the building, we are working for you to support you and to provide the same outstanding service that you've come to know. And we'll just do it from home. But that adds one new wrinkle, or a few new wrinkles to you, to be honest with you. So first and foremost, because we aren't in the building, everything, including listing paperwork, any and all listing paperwork, your purchase agreements, your Trans Express, any miscellaneous things have to come to us through electronically our emails. And that email is rosevilleshowings@edinarealty.com. So make sure you remember that, rosevilleshowings@edinarealty.com. You can also email me at my Edina Realty email address to help you support and get you where you need to go. But it has to go through that because Carolyn, Sherry, and Trish are, and Sherry, Cherry, and Trish are already working for you, and we should be ready to go, and they're just sitting at the computers. When it comes to closing checks, closings are still happening. They're looking different, okay? First and foremost, agents are not going to be welcome to them. Neither will loan officers. It will only be the closer for the seller, closer for the buyer. They're going to be in 2 different rooms, and everything will be wiped down, sterile, and no extra miscellaneous for treats and things like that, trinkets in the middle. It's just going to be a clean table. But you will get commission checks, and those need to be dropped off to the office by 1 p.m. every day. One of us is going to be in the building by 1 o'clock to grab those earnest money and settlement statements. Where should you put them? Well, behind Sherry's desk, there is a white lockbox, and that lockbox is designed for you to put those settlement statements as well as commission checks and also your earnest money checks into that box, and we will pick it up. We will process it. It has to be processed by 2 p.m. And once it's processed by 2 p.m., you should get paid the very next day, just like you've become accustomed to it there as well. I talked to earnest money checks. I strongly suggest that you use trust funds in this case, okay? Highly suggest it. Keeps it simple. There's no exchange of checks. But if you do get an earnest money check, please drop it off in that white lockbox. We will process that the way it needs to be processed as well. All right. Because there is no staffing at the front door, or in the building, sorry, we have placed a note on the front door that lets the mail and all deliveries know that we aren't taking those at this time. So I know some of you get things dropped off at the office. You will want to call um, the respected agencies and companies that you ordered things from and have it changed or redirected to your home address. Okay. The building isn't going to be open for outside sources and isn't staffed. So we are not accepting deliveries, and the mail will be dropped off. I will be picking up the mail and getting it into the office so that people can get their necessary mail. All right, just looking at my notes here, we're almost done, so bear with me. And on Tuesday, so tomorrow, there's going to be a company-wide webinar from Greg and Sherry and all of the regionals to talk about, continued procedures. You got an email yesterday, no more open houses. So they'll talk more about that. We'll talk more ways that we can continue to do business during this time and where we think it's going to go while the COVID-19 pandemic is around us. So tune in for that. You will get emails this coming up today about how to do it and where to do it. So please tune in. Also, look for more communication from me. I've gotten several calls and emails from people going, how do I do this? How do I do that during this time? We have lots of ideas. So I want to be able to get those out to you. I've been studying all week on how to do this, so I've got plenty of ideas. Plus, more importantly, we're supposed to be practicing social distancing. I'd say that's a wrong word. Physical distancing, yes, but people need to be social. And we, as agents, are very social. So we need each other, and we need to continue to work and do our networking. So familiarize yourself with Teams. I'm also looking at a couple other ideas, but this will allow us to do our Tuesday normal meetings just from home. And we will be able to either call in and talk and listen to other, and they can hear us, or we can do a video just like this where your face comes up on the screen and you can continue to network. But it's important, in my opinion, that we have the social connections, and everybody needs to hear from each other. And it's just good for your soul, to be honest with you. So look for that. Okay, that's it. I'm at 7 minutes and 35 seconds. Thank you, but please be safe. Please be responsible with your health and your family's health. And if there's anything I can do for you, I'm available for you. I'll say 24/7 because that's the dedication that I want to provide. If it feels weird not being there in the office with you, but during this times we have to. So I'm available: cell phone, email, text, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. I'll be there for you. Okay? Be safe. Good to see you all, and have a great day.